Grandpa, can I ask you something? I've been struggling lately. My mind feels restless, distracted, and sometimes I can't focus on what truly matters. I know discipline is important, but how do I actually discipline my mind? How do I train it so I can grow, improve myself, and not fall into the same mistakes again and again?
My dear grandson, that is a very important question, and I'm glad you asked it. Many people go through life without ever learning how to discipline their mind, and that's why they stay stuck in the same place, year after year. Let me tell you something. Disciplining the mind is not about controlling every thought you have. Thoughts will come and go like clouds in the sky. You cannot stop the clouds from appearing, but you can choose which ones you pay attention to. The first lesson, then, is awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice when your mind wanders, when negative voices start speaking inside your head. Just noticing is already half the battle, but awareness alone is not enough. Discipline comes from consistent practice. I'll share with you the steps I used in my own life, because I was not always the man you see today. I was once a young boy with no direction, easily distracted, full of excuses. What changed me was learning that the quality of my life depended on the quality of my thoughts. So, how do you discipline the mind? First, you build routines. The human mind loves structure, even if it resists it at first. Every morning, give your mind an anchor. For me, it was waking up early, sitting quietly, breathing deeply, and writing down 3 things I wanted to accomplish that day. It sounds simple, but that daily practice set the tone for my entire life. You see, discipline is not built in grand moments, but in small, repeated habits. Second, you must feed your mind with the right input. If you only consume negativity, gossip and distractions, don't be surprised when your thoughts are scattered and weak. When I was younger, I wasted time with the wrong people and the wrong influences. But the day I decided to replace those with books, with mentors, with people who lifted me higher, everything changed. What you feed your mind becomes who you are. Third, discipline requires discomfort. Growth only happens when you step into the uncomfortable. I trained my mind by doing things I didn't want to do, waking up earlier than I felt like, exercising when I was tired, reading when I wanted entertainment. Every time I chose discipline over comfort, I was strengthening my mental muscles. Think of it like going to the gym. Your mind becomes stronger the more you train it with small acts of discipline. Fourth, you must learn to control your self-talk. The voice inside your head can be your best friend or your worst enemy. When I was building my career, I faced failures, rejections, and moments of doubt. The only thing that kept me moving forward was the voice I chose to listen to inside my mind. I told myself, this is temporary. I am learning. I am growing. I will overcome. That inner dialogue became my fuel. If you let your inner voice tear you down, you will never rise. But if you train it to lift you up, you will surprise yourself with what you can accomplish.
Thank you, Grandpa. I understand now. I realize that I don't need to wait for some perfect moment to start disciplining my mind. I just need to begin, even with small steps, and keep practicing every single day. Your words mean so much to me. I'll carry them in my heart and apply them in my life.